You'll never find that again.
Oh, no.
Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, a very big decision for our owner to make, to sell the property. They've lived here for the last 15 to 17 years. So, just confirm, sir, you've increased your own offer at $820,000, which means we are on the market selling here today. The gavel is out, $820,000. Ma'am, you've got pretty much 5.5 minutes of the last 5.5 minutes to think about your next move. We are selling. If there's no more advancing, you have a time at $820,000. We are here to sell at $820,000. Both of you who have been holding back, it's the time to show your interest at $820,000. I'll start counting. Let's go at 820. Yes, sir. Hello? It's already 820. Oh. So you get 820,000. We are on the market selling. You're not holding the key. $820,000 calling second time at $820,000.
And five.
And five at 825. Just snuck in at 825. At 825,000. Call it 830. At 825 is to be at 830 now. 830 against you. At $830,000, another five will put you back to the competition. At $830,000. They are holding the key. At 830, what would you like to do? Also, ma'am, on the phone, 830, that's the current bid. At $830,000, we are selling here. At 830, what would you like to do?
835.
Another five will put you back to the competition.
5,000?
5,000. Another five at 35. 835 are called 840. 840. 835. At $835,000, are we done? First call at 835 is the bid. At 835 is the bid. 835,000. Five or better bids. What would you like to do? At 835,000 bids over there. Second call now. At 835. 840. Another five on top at 840. 840 is the call now. Take me to 850, ma'am. 840 is the bid. $840,000, 5 or better bids. Puts you back to the driver's seat at 840 is the current bid. At $840,000. How we done? First call. At 840.
5,000.
845. 845 is the bid down to 845. Call it 850. 845, get your next bid ready at 845,000. First call at $845,000. Second call at 845,000. You are holding the key there at 840. 50. 50. Straight back. 50. 5. Take me to 860. See if that works at $850,000. 850 is the bid now. First call.
55.
55 at 855. 860. 855,000. First call down at $855,000. All done, finish and silent. At 855,000. Second call. Are we done? At $855,000. Like I said, sir, ma'am, it's going to take a while for us to find something similar for you. At $855,000, still great value. Great location here. At $855,000, are we all done? All finished, all silent. At $855,000, 60, good bid. Welcome back. 860 now. 860. 65. At $860,000 now, holding the key here. At 860 is the money. At $860,000, are we done?
5,000.
Pulled out a bid, Tony. 865. 865,000. What do you say? At 865,000 bits over there. Are we done? At 865,000, what about one? You never know. At 865,000 bits over there. At 865,000, start counting, first time. At $865,000. Second call. At $865,000. Once the gavel hits the contract, I can't take any more bids. And you're going to see me next week. At $865,000 for the third and final call. At $865,000. Are we done, finished, and silent here? Need to know. At 865. Definitely out. Just to confirm, thank you for your patience. Just try to do the best thing for the owner. At 865. All done. We are selling! Selling! And ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the new owner. It is sold! Congratulations, well bought. Commiserations to the elder bidders, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you again for attending another successful Ray Wagon Waverley auction. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.